This Republic Day, EU chief Ursula von der Leyen came as a special guest and strengthened trade relations between European Union and India. With this historical deal, she also served major style statements when she wore a striking gold Bandhgala and everyone was talking about it. I'm joined by the brilliant man behind this look, renowned fashion designer Rajesh Pratap Singh. Rajesh, welcome and thank you for speaking to NDTV. Rajesh, my first question, it was a historic day for India to have EU Chief Ursula von for the Republic Day celebrations, and you were a big part of it as you dressed her. How do you feel about it, and tell us regarding the look that you designed?
You know, I was happy that she wore it, and I'm happy that she chose a jacket which represented the Indian tradition of this particular weaving well, and it was her choice, and it was a perfect platform, and she chose well, yeah. She has a very particular and a very graceful sense of style. So we wanted something which works for her, a silhouette which works for her, and she can carry off anything if you see the way she dresses. And so when we decided to go with this particular silhouette and this particular textile with this color, it was I think things worked. There was nothing. There wasn't a big secret about it. It was we just did it.
Right. Could you tell us about the inspiration and the process behind the ensemble that she wore?
It was sourced. It's from a studio from Varanasi, and the suppliers are based in Delhi. And we had picked up a few textiles from various studios and from various stores. And two of the textiles were worn in-house, but this particular one came from Varanasi, yes.
As a renowned designer, what's your take on this historic deal being referred to as the mother of all deals?
You know, we're living in strange times, and anything positive like this is good for both the economies, both the cultures and traditions of European Union and India. For both of, it's historic, and I just feel anything positive, whether it's got to do with the industry or whether it's got to do with the people, is a shot in the arm right now. That's what I feel. I just feel in times like these, people who take positive steps should be given credit for, and I think it just makes the mood very positive.
How do you see this partnership between India and the EU from not just a trade point of view, but also from a fashion partnership point of view?
You know, we've always had, for centuries, we've had industrial and cultural ties, especially for textiles and fashion. And with this present deal, whatever information we are getting so far, I think it's only going to get stronger, and it was really required. And especially for the designers, the textile manufacturers, the garment manufacturers, it's a shot in the arm, and I think it's something which is very positive, and we should support it completely.
You know, your contemporaries and your colleagues, Abraham and Tagore and Anamika Khanna, also dressed her. I was just wondering, Indian and European fashion industries have exchanged creative ideas, inspirations, textiles for many years now. Do you feel with this, that part of the world is finally waking up and acknowledging and appreciating to what we have to offer?
It's not that they're not aware. It's both the names that you've taken, and a lot of designers in the past and now, even at the present, do show and work out of various cities in Europe. It's not that they're not aware. It's just that, when a person of this stature wears it, it's just it gives us a better, more positive exposure. Also, it works the other way around. When you feel that people are more open to, when you see there's a positive occasion or incident like this, the exchange is much more positive, and I think all these things help. This certainly will.
You have dressed many celebrities and known personalities over the years. After Ursula, if I may ask, who is that next world leader you'd like to dress?
Really, it's a difficult question, and I don't have anybody. It's a language which all of us speak. Design, so if anybody who understands this language and can understand, can speak the same language, we'd love to work with them. It's just that occasions like these, platforms like these, are just opportunities to make standards for rest of the country, or for people who get to see things like this. And sometimes you do sometimes wrong kind of examples are set, and sometimes you personally you feel, and wrong and right is subjective, sometimes you feel the right kind of examples are set for whatever reasons, and you just feel that language is heard by more and more people. It's just that I don't, it could be a common man from the streets of where, in I don't know, in Jaipur, or somebody in New York, or wherever, as long as they understand a certain kind of aesthetic and language, is what is more important to us.
Let me rephrase that. Let's say from a style point of view, which world leader do you think serves as your muse?
They're different. Again, sorry, there are different leaders in different areas. For me, music and architecture, and is really important. I'm as happy dressing up somebody like Bijoy Jain, who for me is the finest architect, to I don't know, Sir Mick Jagger, or Sting, who's people who I find are great musicians. So but again, this is all subjective, and it's people who people who understand a certain kind of languages. It makes me happy. Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you, Rajesh Pratap, for speaking to NDTV, and looking forward to more of your wonderful creations. Thank you.